Hello, dear children. Welcome to the first Buddhism lesson, The Four Sides. What are we going to learn today? We are going to learn the lesson, The Four Sides. In this session, we are going to talk about the four sides Prince Siddhartha saw that led to the Great Renunciation. Let me explain how we are going to learn this lesson. The lesson will be put out on the following slides. Role play it. The important points will be in red color. The difficult words are underlined and their meanings will be given at the end of the lesson in purple color. Now let's start the lesson. Lesson number 1, The Four Sides. It was a beautiful sunny day. The road was covered with beautiful flower bushes open to the sunshine in all their glory, and hummingbirds flew down and hovered. Prince Siddhartha wanted to go on an outing and set off from the palace with his friend Channa in a chariot. As the young prince was going through the streets, all of a sudden out came an old man holding a walking stick. He asked, "Who is that?" "That is an old man, my prince," Channa answered. "An old man? What does it mean?" Then Channa explained, in his young age he was like us, and now due to his old age he has become this way. Everyone in the world, if he lives long enough, becomes old like this man. It cannot be stopped. "Does this happen to me and my family?" Prince Siddhartha questioned. "Yes, Prince, we all will face the old age, and the hair will turn into silver grey. The skin will all dry up and wrinkle, and we will not be able to walk steadily." "Channa, I was confused. So there is no point of going to the royal park to have pleasure?" "No, my dear Prince, you are still young." "No, Channa, this sight disturbs me. Please drive back to the palace." During his second visit to the park, the prince came across a man on the ground twisting his body, holding his stomach with both hands and crying out in pain. Prince Siddhartha asked Channa, "Channa, tell me, why is this man crying?" Then Channa explained, "He is sick, my prince." "Do we also fall sick?" "Yes, my prince, there are hundreds of other sicknesses as painful as this." "Can it happen at any time?" "Yes, my prince, no one can stop it, and it can happen at any time." "Can it happen to me next?" "Yes, and you may be the next." "I'm very sad. Please go back to the palace." "No, my dear prince, don't get upset. There are many royal physicians in the palace. Can they help to stop it?" "No one can stop it. They can only treat for the sickness to cure it." "Channa, let's go back to the palace." On the third visit, the young prince saw some people carrying a stretcher with a dead body of a man covered with a white cloth. Prince Siddhartha questioned, "What is this, Channa?" Channa answered, "That is a dead body, my dear prince." "Why are they crying along the street, and where are they going?" "They are relatives of the dead person. They are carrying the dead body on the stretcher to the burial grounds in the forest because they can't give life back to it." "Channa, does everyone die?" "Yes, my dear prince, all living beings must die someday. No one can stop death from coming." The prince was so shocked he did not say anything, but he thought that everyone in the world must die someday. No one has found out how to stop it. There must be a way to stop it. I must find it out and help the whole world. Channa, stop the journey and go back to the palace. Now the fourth visit was a little different. The Prince Siddhartha saw a calm person with a pleasant way of walking. Prince Siddhartha questioned, "Who is that man, Channa?" Then Channa explained, "He is a monk. he is trying to abstain from getting old, being sick, and dying. And also, he goes from place to place telling people how to be peaceful and how to live a happy life. What a pleasant way of walking! If I also become like that, will I be able to avoid all these sufferings, Channa? It's not easy, my dear prince. You have to toil for many years. Finally, the happy Prince Siddhartha proceeds his journey to the royal garden. Difficult words and their meanings. Chariot, a cart drawn by horses. Streets, roads. Steadily balanced or firmly fixed. Sight, a thing that someone sees. Twisting, curling, or distorted in shape. Sicknesses, diseases. Physicians, doctors. Stretcher, a handmade bed used to carry the sick or the dead. Journey, trip. Abstain, stop doing something or avoid. Sufferings, undergoing pain. Proceeds, begin to do something. It's time for questions now. Exercise question number 1. Name the 4 sights in order. Question number 2. Why did the prince feel happy at the 4th sight? Check your answers now. Question number 1. An old man, a sick man, a dead body, and a monk or an ascetic. Question number 2. Because he thought if he become a monk, he can abstain from all the suffering. Did you get them correct, children? Well done. We learned the lesson, the 4 sights today. I have a challenge for you. Try to answer the following question in your mind within 15 seconds. Mention the 4 sights in order. That's all from me today. Please download the student note and complete the exercise. Draw or paste a picture related to the lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day.